Okay, I think we are live. Please let me know if everyone can hear me okay. If you just want to let me know in the comments that you can hear me. Adam, I know you're watching, so if you can just let me know that you can, please. Great, Peggy. How you doing? Hello. Thanks for joining another stream, Peggy. You've been a regular every single time here. Adam's becoming a regular as well. Okay, so welcome to another Let's Play and review. Today we have the same as normal. We have 3 games that we're going to be playing. Today we have a game called Exit Limbo, which I'm going to show inside here right now. In fact, I'm going to show it on web browser. Okay, so Exit Limbo opening is the first chapter of a neo-retro side-scrolling beat-em-up with adventure elements, elaborated fighter mechanics, memorable enemies, and a truly unique setting and visual art style. It does look good. It's like a great little game. There's a demo available on Steam, so if you are watching and you do enjoy the game, go ahead, test the demo out, and do add it to your wish list. Help as many indie developers out as we can. One more game that we're going to be playing today is Domino House. Again, this is available on, well, it will be available on Steam. Oh, actually, a demo is available on Steam. I'm actually playing it on itch.io, which is fine. We'll keep it on itch.io because that's what I've set up to play on. It looks nice. It's a fun, spooky point-and-click puzzle game where you search for items and cleverly crafted clues to help you escape the creepy house in which you are trapped. So it sounds cool. And last, well, I don't know whether it's last. I'm not sure what order I'm going to do them in yet, but we have an iOS app, which is Mystery of Camp Enigma. The developer messaged me on Twitter and just let me know that this existed and asked if we could have a little play of this online. So I've set up a new system today that allows me to play mobile apps on the stream as well. So I'm hoping that all goes through perfectly well. I mean, it should do, but it's technology, right? So who knows? But Mystery of Camp Enigma. Discover the top secret military base of Camp Enigma, a hidden island military communications base where few people have ever heard of. Everything was operating as usual until mid-August when the entire army personnel disappeared and communication went silent. So it's a point and click, not really a point and click because it's a mobile device, so it's more of a tap and click, but it follows the traditional kind of point and click methodology. I always have a problem with the point and click and the word click on a mobile device, as Adam Davis will tell you as part of our agency when we're building out our mobile apps for our clients. If anyone uses the phrase click, it does kind of rile my gears. But there you go. So I think the first one we're going to play today is let's play Exit Limbo. It looks like quite a cool game, side-scrolling. From what I've seen so far, a side-scrolling beat 'em up is kind of like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, that kind of genre. And this looks like it's going to be something very, very similar. So let's give this a go, shall we? Jump to Steam. Headphones in. Okay, and it does use control, so that is a very good start. As you know, I love making my games that use controllers. Hi, Ludovine. Let's play Domino House. Yeah, we will soon. We'll give this one a go first, and then we'll jump on to Domino House. I'm looking forward to playing that game. So, Peggy says it only clicks when your guys play. Yes, yes, definitely. It does do a click then. Okay, so this is the wrong screen. Second. Every 1 second. Let me act into gear. Okay, so let's. I have actually loaded this game up just so that we could, just so I could check that it all worked. This game was very, very finicky to get into full screen mode. Not really sure why. I had to change a few settings in my streaming software and able to get this working. As I say, I'm not sure why, but it may be something for the developer to look at straight away. But let's continue. So in fact, we'll go new game. Start a new game all over. Sure. Suspenseful. Nice intro. There's a button here. It's on its own. Exit Limbo. Like I said, if you appreciate this game, then do please go over onto Steam or the relevant platforms where they're on, and just give them a wish list just to help the developers out. Peggy, yes, the game does have sound. Let me just check that is working. Okay. It looks like it's working here. Ludovine, no, there's the order is going to be with this one first. So if you're not able to stick around and catch the review, then the video will be available on playback later, so you can take a look at it there. However, you may want to stick with it just in case you want to comment on some of the reviews as we play it. But right now let's focus on Exit Limbo. Okay, so you can move left, right through the screen. Jump, punch, like a grab, and blocks. Okay, let's give it a go. Some nice effects here. So I'm just going to turn the volume down in my headphones because it's a bit loud. Okay. Some nice graphics here. We're on kind of like a train. You can see the fire in the background. That looks really cool. I love the lens effect. Oh, this is really nice. Great introduction. Crazy. It looks like a sheep. I will know all about sheep considering I am from Wales. Yeah, Peggy, I think it was the audio was just a little bit low in the beginning part of the game. I really appreciate the way that the credits are rolling for this game here. It's really nice. It's got its own really nice art style as well. Straight into the action there. Oh. Okay, I must be doing something wrong. Shoot, block. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, that was nice. If I die again, I'll go on to that holding screen there and just take a look, because I believe you're able to test the moves out, which is a very nice way to do a tutorial, actually. Let me see what happens. I'm not going to try and die, but if I die, those of you that have seen the streams before know I'll die. Try and kill him now. Can't. Whoa. Try and get past. Okay, so it's saved the fact that those last enemies were actually beaten as well, I think. Okay, nice roll mechanic. Down and X. Oh, nice. Can I get through there? It looks like there's a collectible there. I cannot get it. Can I get through another way, I wonder? I'm a sucker for collectibles. Oh. Doesn't look like. Punches will not hit a crawling enemy. Stomp them by holding attack, down, and attack. Okay. Yeah, it is very atmospheric, Adam. It's nice. It's a bit of health. Lovely effect, lovely particle effect. And this is actually a lovely lighting going on here as well with the stomp and the whole tech. It's quite hard to get that kind of effect going on. Whoa. Nice, some secrets to be found everywhere. It's really nice. It looks like... Oh, okay. You can roll in different directions. Nice. Okay, that adds another dimension to the game. Very nice. I mean... Yep. Nice, that actually adds a different kind of... It does add a completely new level, depth to that. The secrets, etc., that works really well as well. If you watched the stream last week, we were playing, I think it was Nico, and that was you could switch between 2D and 3D. I'll put the link to that in the description later on, actually, because that was a really great mechanic as well. And this one is similar to the point where it adds another dimension. Feels really nice. Where am I going here? Guessing down. Ah, yeah, see, this is where the dimension comes into it, because I didn't realise I could do that before, but this is nice. Hold Y to grab. That was quite a nice little effect. Oh, hold Y. Okay. Nice. Lovely effects. So nice to find games like this when you're playing developers' games. Find some little treasures doing this. Where are we going? Let's see. Go that way. Maybe I have to go through. Up there, that's it. This is really nice. It takes the likes of Streets of Rage and Double Dragon and adds that extra depth of feel to it, which makes a lot of sense to the game. This is only the demo, by the way. Oh, run, okay. Oh, quick! Okay, nice, nice, nice. Oh, quick, 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 quick. Alright. So this is what I was talking about before. When you die, you're actually able to test some of the moves out, which is a really nice touch, because if you do not wish to follow a tutorial at the start and you do start dying, then this is just that little extra area where you can train the player to actually get back into the game and play the game. So it makes a lot of sense, and I'm very appreciative of that. Right, let's see what I need to do this time. Run. Go, 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 go! What do I do? What do I do? I believe I have to smash that somehow. Attack, grab, jump, heal. Let's roll. Shoot. Tech, block. Maybe I've got a tech move that I can do. Try both of those this time. Quite scary, actually. I cannot do this. Yeah, I do like that as well, Peggy. The only problem I'm having right now, I don't really know how I can get through this part. I wonder if I have to do a stomp. Give that a go. Give it a go. Whoa, quick. Oh, there. Aha. There we go. Whoa, quick, get through. No, quick. No. Okay, at least I know what to do now, so I can put a bit more space in between us. Let's give it a go. It's actually really nice. I didn't see that the first time around, or the second. Nice music as well, exciting. Oh. Oh, quick. What are you doing? Come on, what are you doing, Will? Oh. Okay. Right, this time. This is a really fun game, actually. Come on. Oh no, what are you doing? No! Same place. Come on, Will. I don't know whether I'm missing it because I'm panicking or whether I'm just terrible, but let's give that another go. It's actually quite frightening when you're playing it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Did it that time. Danger, don't go. This game is very atmospheric, the way that it keeps you in with the whole environment. That looks like if I'm hitting him, he goes down. Let's try jumping up. Throw enemies forward or backward. Release the grab button. Oh, okay. Well, don't kill yourself. Throw, don't die. Throw, don't die. Got it. The art style in this is very unique as well. Oh, it does keep exactly where you left off in the game. Where can I go? Ah. This is great, the way that it actually takes you through the tutorial. It handholds you the entire way, but it does it in a nice, gentle way. If you remember the stream last week, we had a couple of issues with the tutorial sections on some of the games being too long or being too descriptive, etc. This is, if those developers are watching again, this is one of those scenarios where the developer is doing everything right to actually capture the the players' attention without having them learn all of the moves that they have to learn. So they're learning them as they go through the levels, and the levels require those moves to be used. It's a very, very unique way of actually hand-holding a player. Yep. Oh. Get off me! Okay. Oh, wow. Power kick, hold X. He was powerful. He was very powerful. Come on, man. Well, get in there. Oh. So when he's regenerating there, he actually is invincible and it kills you, so you have to stay away from it. It's a nice little touch. I love the environment acting as a weapon as well, being able to push him into like those saws. That's a very nice touch. Okay. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Right. Oh. I can't see my face on the stream when I'm actually playing this game, bashing the buttons to try and do some damage here. So, Adam, I'm sure you're having a little bit of a laugh at my face while I'm trying to play this game. Must focus. We'll give it another shot. These cutscenes are actually a lovely piece of work as well. Seems like there's been some kind of real direction on them. Oh. Yes, because I'm terrible, yes. Right, I'm going to give it one more life and see where I can get to. Must remember the second wave of that baddie is where he drops all of those rocks. So let's give it one more shot. The art style in this is great. Right, come on, must remember to roll. Roll. Okay, so you can get into the other part of the world from there. That's fine. Better this time, better this time. I haven't seen his kind of extra wave other than the 1 and 2 yet, though, so... Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm actually I was gonna say I'm gonna give up while I'm ahead, but I'm not ahead, but I am gonna put this one down right now. It's a great game. I'm just gonna shift back 1 second. Okay, so I actually really do appreciate this game. So I am going, and as usual, everybody that is actually watching this stream that has actually appreciated this game. It feels great to play. It looks great. It's got some great mechanics in it. It is very hard, Adam, you're right. So I would say definitely go down and add this to your wish list. There is a demo available on Steam. I'm going to add that to my wish list. That's on there. I suggest you do the same. Great little game. And a great game to start with as well. So let's have a look what we're going to play next. Let's go into Domino House next, I think. Yeah. So Domino House, a point and click puzzle game, solves puzzles including domino pieces, hidden objects and items used to escape the strange domino house. I do like this type of game, so let's give it a go. Let's go full screen. All right, so this little menu. You are in the domino house, trapped. Maybe you will find a way. Okay. One, two, three. That might be relative to what we have up here. So let's try that. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And it was great. Okay. This switch turns that on and off. Okay. So that switch turns that one on. The water go in, I guess. So, okay. So if you see the clown's body parts here and his buttons make up this, we'll go this, this. Did that work? Let's try. On this little tooth. Collectible. Nice. Little area for the collectibles. Peggy says 3 comes after 2. This is 1, 2, and then 5. These ones are dark. These ones aren't, but let's give that a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay. You were right. You were right. I was thinking because these were greyed out, and on the clown here, they were also X'd off that we weren't to press those ones. But yep, good shout. That worked. This duck in the bathtub actually looks like the Unity duck as well, which is quite cool. Alright, so we have a band-aid, which has 5 on it. And a happy tooth. I think we could do anything else in here right now. Go back. This room here. No. Yes, no, yes. So, yes. Yes. Okay. I'm getting the gist of this now. Let's have a look here. Okay. Turn the switch on. Switch changes the pants. Ah. And it allowed me to claim a worm. Okay, interesting. Try those in a minute. I'm just seeing what's collectible and what's not right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So there'll be a puzzle related to that, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, this is getting right into it now. Okay, so we have a lot of different clues in this one. Those. Okay, couple of collectibles there. Do I drag those onto the scene if I need to? Okay. So we have 4. So if we go, I think these, the sizes of these here are what I need to do this on. So let's try that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. So we have another tooth. 2 happy tooths. 2 happy tooths. Happy teeth. 2 happy teeth. Stay in school, kids. And this one here has a single. So we do. Maybe this is playing some kind of a flute. So we go. There we go. We have a triangular key. Let's go back from there. What am I missing? Maybe the triangular key is for another room, I guess. You see 9, 2. Okay, maybe that was just for a collectible. Nice, we have three collectibles here now. I love games that actually get you into collecting these collectibles. It makes you want to get back into the game. I do really appreciate that. Okay. So what have we got? I'm sure there's more left in here. One. Move any of these. Looks like cannot do any more. Okay. Let's go try another room. 1, 2, I'm guessing. Simple one. Let's have a click on some of these things here as well, because I'm sure they probably do something. Oh. Got time change there. Some kind of creepy guy in the background. Now he's closer. Oh. Triangle. Do I give him the key? What do you want? What do you want? Try and kill him. Triangle. Okay. Let's... Oh. Secret uncovered, fresh as a moose. I won't be fresh as a moose after playing this game, I can tell you that. It's stressing me out. Let's go in here. Very nice little mechanics, these, though. The fact that you can play the whole game just by, like, kind of just solving the puzzles. And it's done in a really nice way. These guys here. Sure, that's going to be used for something shortly. 1, 2, 3. Nice candle. What kind of console is this? Still looks better than the Xbox Series S. Maybe they'll put the bulb in here. Nice. Nice. He has triangles on him as well. Let's see what else I can do. A beetle. Nope. Worm. Nope. Let's try and follow this one. So we'll go. Okay, worked. Gives us a 3-line house. I believe this is a clue here as well. So many clues. So many clues, yet Will does not get them. Can't click those. Can't seem to click those. Let's try and go back for a second. And this guy is asking for some kind of a triangle. Let's have a look what I've got in here. I have a band-aid, worm, a knife. Go back in here because that looks like fish food. It is. Okay. 1-line house, 3-line house. So I'm guessing there's maybe a 2-line house in here as well. Possibly in here. One. 2. And now I need to find this last house. Okay. Very nice. Clever little game, this. Okay, this might be from the other room. It was here. Now I'm going to have to get a pen. One more time. One more time. Didn't have a chance to write it all down. Now I've got them all. Now I don't know whether this is right, but I will give it a shot. So that's first. And we just make sure that these are all okay. So these are the only ones that play. So looking at the music that was on that ballerina music box, we have this one, and we have this one. So this one. I must be missing something here. See if I can do anything. If anyone sees what I'm doing wrong here, feel free to jump in. I'm going to go back into some of these rooms and see what I'm missing. Square box. Square box. Where is the square box? This square box? Or this? Do you mean the safe in here? Let's go. It's 2. It's 1. 2. I think you got the notes right, but you need to put them in quicker. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Nope, not the right sequence. So where is... How do I get this sequence? So... Let's have a look at my notes. So we have 3, which is there. Let's put these out. So 2 and 1. It's 1. Figure out what this one is. 2 and 1. Okay. So there was some upside down notes as well. Let's try. Let's try this. The wrong one. Two. Two. 3. 1. Oh. I'm wondering if I'm getting the right sequence here, but I'm just doing it a little bit too slow maybe now. 2. 1. 1. 1. Oh, you're switching the 2 notes. I'm not surprised. Okay, so I'm going to go 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh. So do I have to keep the speed up so that the safe doesn't start opening again? Yeah, the notation, like, because they're upside down. So if I go back, if I go into here, I'll look at the music box. Like, I know it's related to that, but the notes being upside down, does that mean that that I don't put those in there, maybe? Which would mean 2, 1, 3. Have a look. They are in the same position. Are they? So these are my notes, by the way. So let's have a look. I'm determined to do this one. So we have 2 down here, and we have the 1 here, which is upside down. There are 2 types of 1 notes and 2 types of 2 notes. Let me try this here. Okay, so that's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 1. Alright. So this is 2 like that. And that's just standard 2. It's 1, and that's 1. Okay. And then this is the 3. So you have 2. Okay, so I'll flip them around. And for that, I will say, let me just do that one more time. Right, so in that case, we go 1, 2. So let's try that. We go 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4. There we go. There we go. Took some working out that, but we got there in the end. Thanks for the help there. Still not very clear, but yeah. I mean, it's a puzzler. That's what it and it puzzled me, so I really like the cleanliness of this game as well. Doesn't have to be a complete kind of amazing graphical 3D game. Like the way that this game is designed and laid out, it's really nice. I really do appreciate it. Difference in the notes are not being up or down. There is a slight drop. Yeah, seeing that now, so understand where that is. So they are my notes. So we now have a crank. What do we use this crank with? Let's have a look. Okay, so go 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. Take some of that cake. Everybody loves a piece of cake. He needs 3 beetles. He wants a beetle. He wants a worm. So a worm. So he needs 3 more worms. Got 2 scarabs for him. There's 1, 2. We need 1 more scarab and 3 more worms. Okay, this is really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. But does this switch do anything else to these legs? It's asking for triangle still. What can I give? Let's go back in this room. See what's going on. He's him. On him. Ah, there's another worm. Nice. He was us. Shall I give this crack? He wants some kind of a hat. Okay, go back out of this one. And let's go back, give this worm. Now, why would I need Frank? Nope, done you, done you. Why does that click? Let's use the knife. It's meat. Ah. You have an eye. Let's replace his eye. No? His eye's broke. Okay, maybe not. Get in there. Come on. So, Band-Aid. Why would we need... Fix him, maybe? Nope. Box. Frank. Let's go back, see if anyone's missing an eye. You're missing an eye. Don't want it. You want some kind of a hat. Let's go another room. Back in here. This guy here, he hasn't done anything yet, although nope. Console doesn't seem to do anything. I still do not have the other house for this guy, so I need to find that. Guessing there's something in there, and these spiders, they don't want to make either. This time here, do I have anything to do with time? Five. Okay. Let's try that. I thought I was onto something. Some of the hints and elements will be used in a full game. Like, okay, that makes sense. Right, I'm just getting myself a bit comfier here. I will not give up. Clown is not dead, he is only injured. Yes. I did try to help him by giving him his eye. However, let's give him a band-aid. I knew that. I knew that. Alright, so now we have something to give to that creepy guy. Let's go back here. Let's give creepy guy this triangle. And you will give me some kind of a music box. Maybe I can wind up with that. Can. Gives me a hat. Which I can then give to this guy. Which then tells me that the time is 5:40, which means that gives me another bug. Okay. You just want one bug. What are you going to give me now? The last house. Yes! Yes! The last house. Sorry. Let's go back in here. This last house on this guy. There you go, mate. What did that do? Nothing. Maybe that's the wrong house. Right, so he... There we go. Yes, Peggy, thank you. 2 of them aren't happy. That's 3 happy slugs we have. All it gave me was a tooth. Alright. Nope. Let's go in here. Let's have a look. What else we've got? So there's still 2 worms I'm missing. Right. Everybody help me hunt for worms. Already had the worm from here. Doesn't look like there's any worms left in here. Still think he should have his... Ah! Okay. Now. Okay. Five, 2. Two. What's that related to that? Let's go and explore. Need those worms. There's some worms. This is one of those games where I must succeed. I must. But I may have to do the rest of this off stream so that we can fit in the last game that we're actually going to be playing, which is also a puzzle game. Triangular key. Is that here? No. So blue for the mask. It's on the box. So we have these two here. It's like kind of like a timeout. The other. There we go. Okay. Record. Yep, got that now, thank you. Oh, these are something as well, okay. Let's put some teeth in this guy. Still a couple of teeth, really nice. That worked. Some matches. Can I use that to light up the candle? Oh. Oh. What's this? Okay. What's this? 67. You want 67 something. Oh. Oh, got a key. Tooth. Short of 2 teeth. Let's take note. Candle in there, I think. Some matches. Okay. There we go. We have another worm. Nice. Very, very clever puzzles. I love a good puzzle game, and this does not disappoint. But does this guy do anything? Nope. You want 67 of something. Okay, let's go out of here for a second. I'm going to put the record on here. Another tooth. So that is this going to be another one of the to do with this? So we go. Oh. Can't do that anymore actually, so I don't know what that is. How many more do you? 2. Let's go and give the other tooth to this guy. Okay, so he needs 1 more tooth. I don't have any more objects. I've missed anything in here. Still missing a ski worm. Okay, in there. In there. Or at least I think so. Yeah. The pig. Where is this worm? Nice. Okay. It says 2 now. Anything with those? So he's on a timeout as well. So I've already done a tune with him here. Maybe I have to do another tune. So, oh. Okay. So this here, 5 of these, 2 of these, and 9 of these. Okay. Feel stupid. There we go, another tooth. Let's go take it back to this guy. And there we go. There we go. That was really, really well thought out. I love the fact that you get to this part of it. It gives you quite a good portion of the game that takes you to this part where it's now asking you to wishlist on Steam, which is very clever and very nice. And I tell you, I will. Go and download this on Steam. Yeah, Peggy, that was really good. I really, really appreciate that. Ludovine, very, very well done. Let's put this in Domino House. I've already put it on my wish list. Okay. Yeah, already wish list that. So, 28th of October, 6 weeks away. Ludovine, I would very much appreciate this if you keep me in mind for once you've released the game to pass me over a key. And I'd like to do a little bit more of a let's play on this one, the channel, and actually try to get through some more of the levels. I really, really enjoyed that game. So thank you very much for building the experience in the first place. The reason that I do this stream is to highlight games like this that indie developers like myself and yourself actually build out, and they don't get to see the light of day. And that's the main reason that I do it, is to get some more exposure for these games. And I hope that a lot of people actually view this and go ahead and wishlist the game as well. I'm sure Peggy will. I'm sure a couple more people watching the stream will as well. But yeah, fantastic game. Very, very nice. I'm all puzzled out really now, but the next game that I've got to play is also a puzzle game. So let's switch straight into that. Again, Ludovine, thank you very much for that experience. It was very nice. So the next game that we're going to be playing is full screen. It's a mobile game. It's an iOS game, Mystery of Camp Enigma. Now I did put this on a little bit earlier just so that I could practice having the mobile play on stream, and I think that's going to work, but let's give it a shot and see, because I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Thanks, Ludovine. Yeah, I would appreciate that, Keith. Thank you very much. And I will, once I've got that and we've downloaded the game, I will go ahead and play some more of these levels on the stream, because that was a really good game to watch, and I think that would be a really good game to play on the stream. So thank you for that. Okay, so Mystery of Camp Enigma. Shot. All going well. This should work. Of course it works. Right. Okay, let's give this a go. Looks like Not hearing any audio. There we go. Thanks, Ludovine. Be sure to check out the next game later on if you get a chance. Okay. Some nice effects. And this is also developed in Unity. We have the tutorial. Okay. Reports are coming in that Camp Enigma has ceased as of 14th of August, 1800. Investigators are being primed and ready for transport to the island due to your expert knowledge of investigating. Thanks. Of investigating complex military base locations, you have been chosen to be first on the scene. Yeah, kind of works. There's enough real estate. I was gonna pick up a point that these could potentially open up like pages, but it kind of works. There's enough real estate on the screen for this. You are required to travel to Camp Enigma, which comprises of 3 main areas. Once on the island, make your way via the island storage facility to the underground military training bunker. After investigating these areas, make your way via a secure elevator to the main radio communication tower. Establish communication to the main. The mission should be routine, and your report is expected within the next few days. Let's accept. Explore the scene to find items of interest. Top the badge. Select. Go back. Oh, a little bit of a bug there, maybe. If you go back into this space, if there's no item there to be selected anymore, I would suggest removing the action from it so that it doesn't take you back to it there and just holds on a blank space. So it does kind of trick you into going back into that. Not a biggie, but if you're gonna code it that way, then you may as well remove that kind of action from that point. Go back to here. An old metal paperclip. That's not an old metal paperclip, that is a badge. A little bit of a bug there, maybe? No? Nope. Back. Let's go into here. Tap the top drawer. Okay, so there's another bug here. You see on the where the badge was originally, that placeholder is still actually highlighted. Which tells me. Okay, it's just taking me through there now. The investigation begins. Oh, intrigued, I'm excited. What do we have? This is going to be another game where I have to write these things down. 8.29 60.62. Let's see. Send that. 28. 0.29. So max 60. 2. Oh, no. See? So to fuel. Right, so guess I need to get some fuel for this. Back. The grate is bolted down. Okay. Get into that later. Nice. Oh, okay, needs battery. Right. Break the lock. Gonna do it with a torch? Nope. Okay, let's go back and okay. Ah! And I can use these in the torch, can I? Can. I now have a torch for that other room, I think. Huh. Nine. 2. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it looks like the numbers on the points add up to that, so that would mean that's 9, 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 5. 7, 5. Let's make note of that. Sure, I'm going to need that somewhere later on. Let's go back. Jammed shut. Door is locked. 486 times 3. This could be 12. 6. Is that 486 x 3? 486 times 3. The 486 times 3. Right, so let's keep that in mind. The door is locked. Anything else here? Nope. Let's go back. And actually, I've got the torch now, so let's go back to that. Is it up here? Too dark, so let's use the torch. Okay. Nine, 7, 5 or 1, 4, 5. So let's try. Nothing gets past me. So will get me into the van, maybe. it does. So what do we have in here? Toolbox. Oh, okay. So the digits we had before was 1, 4, 5, 8. So 1, 4, 5. Wonderful. A wrench, or a spanner, as us UK guys call it. A spanner. Jam shut. Okay. So there was a grid at the start that was bolted down. I wonder. Where was it? Here. Okay, that escalated quickly. Changed straight into a crowbar, which actually there is a bolted door. No. Wonderful. Okay. Tap on. Oh nice. Oh nice, I need enter 3-digit code. I do not have. It's from blue, orange. Okay, so we have, there's 4 blue objects in here, and there's 4 orange objects, and there was, I actually noted it earlier on, there was 1 green set of cable in one of the first warehouses we came into. Four, 1. No. So, I have 4. Ah, okay, they might just be those. I was thinking the ladder was the same colour. So 4, 3, 1. Oh. No. It was 4, 3, 1. I had to reset the code first. That gives us another key. Oh. Okay. Got a pipe. Got a bit of tubing. Where else did I need a key for? Nope. Not for there. Very responsive game. I mean, the puzzles are... I'm kind of getting the puzzles pretty quick here, but that's not to say everybody is the same. Fill the tank with... Okay, so I just solved a puzzle, I think, at that point where I actually used the tubing inside the petrol or the diesel can in order to get this car started. And it just threw me straight into the car. Like, I think you need a little bit more of a reward for the player once they've solved one of the larger side of the puzzles. So Just maybe a little bit more of a delay that takes the person into the car and says, great, you know, you're now able to start it and then move into the car, just to reward that player a little bit more. It's all about, these kind of games are all, the mechanics are all about the psychology of a player. And if you can get inside the mind of a player, you'll earn more plays of your game. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Or did you? So how do you see some kind of bullet holes? Two. So I'm looking at the wall here and I see these kind of bullet holes. Am I missing anything really simple here? I can see the bullet holes, if they are bullet holes, but there must be some kind of... I was thinking it's the distance apart, however, it's not a true telltale sign. What am I missing here, guys? Three, five. They actually make shape. Five, five, two. Three, five. I think there's a bug there. Can we go back into it? Top three, five, two. Two. But they are bullet. Just maybe you can read them. 6, 4, 2, 6, 2, 2. Stumped here. The bullet holes are definitely the clues. Looks like we have. Let's try to piece them together. So it's we have clusters. We have 2 in a cluster, and we have 3 in a cluster. Two, three. Pretty sure I've tried. I am most definitely stumped on this one. Any ideas, guys? Trying to make some kind of pattern out of these bullet holes. So on the left hand side panel here, they don't even look that close. So these 2 here, this 1, 2, they look close. And these 3 come through. These 5 here. Five one. Yeah, I think you're right, Peggy. I think this is going to have to be one where I sit down and play it when I've got a bit of downtime, because this one is stumping me. Right, reach out to the developer on this one and see if I can get a little tip. Oh, actually, I think there was tips on there. Well, the tips seem to have... Let's see if there's anywhere else I can go. So there was tips, but that section seems to have gone from the top. Anyway, cannot continue with that one just now. Maybe lighten the scene a tad. Idea, let's have a look. This is just on iOS, Peggy, yes. So if we were to put them into numbers, we could say 7, 4. Kind of the shape, so we go 7, 4. 7, 4, 6. Was that correct? No. Right, so the hints are there. 7, 6. I did say okay. So I did say it was 7, 4, 6, 1. So the 7 was the angle of the bullets on the first one in the shape of a 7. Then the 4, the 6 is back to front, and then got the 1, and that gives us. So I can now use those to get into the bunker hatch. I'm glad I managed to get that before closing off the app. Where was it? Let's try and do that. And there we go. Okay, so a little bit stumped at the end, but actually that worked out quite well. So I did actually really like that game. The puzzles are good. One-time purchase to get the full game. Again, this is another game that gets you kind of entwined in the actual game by giving you quite a few different puzzles to solve. These puzzles were a bit easier to solve than Domino House. However, the puzzles were still technical enough. So you have radio tower, underground, something, Morse code, computer room, deep island base, wooden cabin. So there's quite a few different levels on there as well. It's kind of like one of those escape the room games, but it looks nice, it works nice, it's very responsive. There's a few bugs throughout the start of the game that I would recommend fixing those up. They're not massive issues, but I would recommend that. And then there was things like solving a puzzle and just having a bit of a delay for the player so that they feel like they've accomplished something before just throwing them into the fact that they've solved the puzzle. Resident Evil games, etc., when you're solving puzzles on those, if you manage to do some kind of a solution on a puzzle to get to the next part, you'll quite often hear something like kind of a little click and something turning as if a door is opening, just so you know that you've managed to solve before it takes you into the next part where you can actually use what you've either achieved, whether that's a key or whatever that kind of thing is. So I would recommend just when the player solves a puzzle, just let them know that they've solved it in a slower way rather than just taking them straight into the next part. Because actually that was quite present on the last puzzle with the bullet holes. I actually solved the puzzle, it took me straight out into the scene again, and I didn't notice that I'd actually solved it, and I had the wrench there. So I went back into it and put the code in again. It was only the second time when it took me back out that I noticed that wrench was there. So if you had a little bit more subtle tricks used there, then the player would actually be able to get through the game easier. But yeah, really nice game. Appreciate that. I'd like to play a little bit more of that, so if you do have the ability to send me a code so I can unlock the full game and I can give it a couple of tests, then I'd appreciate that. Feel free. M9, I'm not sure if you're watching the stream right now, but if you watch this later on, then I would appreciate a code for this, and I can give it a go and see what the other levels are like. So let's go back. Okay, so the phone's off. All right, so 3 actual really good games there. There wasn't much that I would have changed on any of them. There's a couple of tips to M9 packaging, just for bugs and just sort of a few gameplay elements. The other game, Exit Limbo, fantastic game, really good game. Go and wishlist that on Steam now, because that's going to be a big one when it comes out. Well, hopefully, if it gets everybody's back in that. These are the things I do harp on about with these streams, is that I do these for indie developers who have a real hard time of being able to advertise their game and get out because they just simply haven't got the money or the resources available to do that. So in order to get that money and the resource, they need people like us to go and buy the games and wishlist the games and promote the games, tell people about them on social networks, etc. So if you've liked the games that you've seen on today's stream, do let the developers know. Follow them on Twitter. I've got the links to their... I think I've got the links in the description right now. If not, I will add them in the description down below. Just go and visit them on their socials. Just say that you saw this stream and you're interested in the game. You can't wait for it to come out. Give them a bit of encouragement, because we all need encouragement when we're working on games that can take months and years to create as an indie developer. So just go show them a little bit of support for those. So Exit Limbo was the first game we played. Fantastic game, great art style, great gameplay, some really cool mechanics, very hard game as well. And it had me on the edge of my seat, as if you watched the beginning of the stream, you all know. I was running away from some of the enemies, which is quite a scary, it's quite a scary game. The next game that we played was actually Domino House, which was great. It was really, really nice. It was a real fun puzzler. The puzzles, they kept you really engrossed in the game. They were very technical, very difficult. I say they were very technical and difficult, they were, but once learned how to solve them, it was clear that all of these clues were actually there out in the open. You just had to kind of understand how to read between the lines on the clues that the developer's actually showing you. So very, very good game. Again, go ahead, wishlist that on Steam. You won't regret that, I'm sure. And again, same thing to this Purple Cable. Again, I'll put the details for the socials in the description below. Go ahead, show your support. Let them know that you've seen the game being played and that you're interested in the full game. Just let them know that they're onto a good thing here, because they truly are a fantastic game. And then last on the list was Mystery of Camp Enigma. A few little bugs, a few little suggestions on how to highlight things that are played a little bit more, but overall a great game. A nice mobile game that I can see myself sitting down on. I commute on the train into central Liverpool, where my agency is, and I often sit there playing games on the train on the way, just to clear my mind a little bit before I get into the busy agency life. So this is one of those games that I would actually sit there and go through the remaining kind of levels. So I'd appreciate, I think Domino House said he was going to send me a key for this game when we've got the full game out. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Exit Limbo. Didn't have anyone on the stream from Virtual Craft Studio, but if you're watching this later on, once the game's released, if we get a code for this, we can put some more levels through and hopefully get to the end of that boss. And likewise, Mystery of Camp Enigma. If you can see it in yourself to send me a code to actually unlock the remainder of the game, I'd like to play this a little bit more, and maybe I can highlight it on another stream on another week. Well, thanks very much everyone for tuning in. Thanks Peggy again for tuning in, and Adam again. So nice to have a few regulars coming in all the time. As I say, please do go ahead and show these developers the support, because they do really need it. AAA development studios, they have so much money thrown at them from all over the place, all different places, and they're able to just fund their projects, fund their advertisements and fund positions, basically, essentially, on all of the relevant stores, such as Steam or the App Store. They get free highlights because they're a AAA studio, and it's not the same case for indie. So please do show them your support and let them know that, you know, what they're doing is really good. So I shall see you next week for another Let's Play and review. I will release the games that I'm going to be reviewing early on next week. I usually do that on Twitter, so be sure to follow me on Twitter there if you haven't already, which is at GameDevGuy_. I had to have the underscore because somebody stole my name. Facebook, GameDevGuy, and YouTube at GameDevGuy. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. I've just hit 100 subscribers, which enabled me to actually set my channel name, which was great. I'd like to grow the channel some more, and the thing that's going to spur me on to actually continue doing videos like this and more of the video series that I've got coming up is more people subscribing and actually tuning into my stream. So please, if you are viewing this as a guest or you're viewing this later after the stream is finished, please do go ahead and subscribe and just hit the notification bell so you get reminded of when my next videos are. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I shall see you next week.